Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insight on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Rival alongside Kevin Robinson. And Coach, you guys are back from the break. I know trying to hit it real hard, really quick, because you got a meet coming up this weekend, and it will have been over a month since your last meet. We'll talk more about that later. But coming off the break, a new addition to the coaching staff. You bring in Scott Roberts to help out the sprinters and the hurdlers.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Scott. He brings a lot of experience, a lot of expertise. He's coached at, he's coached at Alabama. He's coached at multiple elite level schools as a sprint and hurdle coach, and he's very well respected in terms of his development and ability to recruit. So, I think his maturity and his experience is going to bring a lot into the program. And I think it's his experience and kind of what he's done and what he's excelled at over the course of his career should really allow those kids to buy into who he is and what he's doing. So I think he brings a lot to the program, and I'm excited to have him.
How's everyone look coming back from that holiday break?
To be completely honest, I don't know. We've had all of 3 hours.
Nice.
Yesterday was our first practice back, and then we turn around and get on the bus on Friday morning to compete. So, the Christmas break is tough because we spend all fall preparing and working, and we get them in a really good place come that first meet in December, and then we're hands off for 5 weeks, and we expect that they have done what they need to do over the break, and we expect them to come back as good, if not better, than they were when they left. But not having the ability to oversee that on a daily basis, it makes it more difficult. So I think we have a really good group of young men and women, and I think they're going to work hard, and they're motivated and they're focused. But where they're at now,
right?
I'll know more about that come Friday.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about that last meet. You mentioned finishing up the fall semester, and we'll just touch on a couple of things. I know it was a little bit over a month ago, but up at Vanderbilt, it was on December 1st. It tells you how long ago it was. So a couple of athletes to talk about. Deanna McMiller gets a weight throw school record.
Yeah, Dee, she kind of picked up where she left off last year. She ended up finishing second in the weight at the conference championship last year and had a big lifetime best at that meet. And we had been seeing throughout the course of that season her development, and we were seeing these long throws in training, but when we get to the meet, it just wasn't quite getting put together. She finally got it at the conference meet. Spent a lot of time on it this fall, and she came out and she stepped up, lifetime best. There's a lot more there. So she's really excited. The goal for her is to continue to improve, but the driving force right now for her is to make that NCAA indoor championship.
A couple of guys got athletes of the week in the track division. Davon DeMoss at Vanderbilt. Yeah,
Davon did what he does. He came out and he ran well. His 200-meter time was particularly impressive for that early, and his 60 was just a bit off of what he had put up the year before. But I mean, that's that could be a fraction of a second on the start, and there's so many different variables. But yeah, he did a great job. He's going to continue to get better and better. He tends to kind of race himself into shape. So excited to see what he's going to do for us this year. And Jordy, just an absolutely unbelievable performance in the high jump. 225, which is it's world class. It's a 7'4" jump. In December, we shut him down after that. He had already had like 9 or 10 jumps. Had no idea where he was going to go that day. He could have gone 230. Who knows? But we shut him down because we accomplished enough for one day. And that mark was good enough to be runner-up at the NCAA Indoor Championship last year. So if he continues to do what he's doing, he's going to put himself in prime position to be a contender this year.
That was a 30-year-old school record.
Yeah, that was one of the older records on our books, so I'm really glad to see his name up there.
All right, Coach, 48 days, like we said, since the last meet at Vanderbilt, so you come back after holiday break. And now the indoor, it's not like you kind of ease into this thing. You're hit with meet, and then the American Championships.
Yeah, it goes by so quickly, and our indoor season is basically the same length as our Christmas break.
Right.
So we give them 48 days off, and then we compete, and then before you know it, we're in outdoor season. So yeah, it's just boom, boom, boom. It's 5 weekends in a row. we're hitting it as hard and as fast as we can, trying to keep people healthy, trying to continue to improve. Yeah, it's a struggle, but you know, if it wasn't, why would we do it? You know,
Absolutely. Oh, you're going to go back to Vanderbilt this weekend.
Yep.
What's that meet going to look like, and how do you approach that first one?
I approach it with my fingers crossed. It's a very competitive meet, and it's a phenomenal facility. So my hope is that we just step up and we compete with some maturity, and we compete like we belong there. What I'm really looking for is to see that my kids didn't sit around on the couch all Christmas break eating Doritos. You know, I want to see them go out and compete and show me that their fitness level is where it should be, and show me that they're, you know, they didn't lose anything over the break. And if that's the case, we're going to be in a really good position. But that's why I go in with my fingers crossed, because I have my expectations, but I don't have any certainty at the same time. So, you know, I trust the kids and I feel positively about the team. But until we go out and perform and step up, you just really never know.
All right. Well, Coach, go get them this weekend in Vanderbilt. We'll catch up with you later.
Thank you, Jeff.
That is Kevin Robinson. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.